Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing super duper well. For today's video, as you can see from the title, we are going to be doing a rebuild of Myshuno Meadows. So I wanted to pay homage to like the original lore of this build, so I still kept like the telescope and whatnot. And yeah, this is not a speed build. My darling husband, he bought me a new little table so I can record, because I record on console in our living room, which can be difficult because of like my remote issues and whatnot. So yes, we are back, baby. We are doing our Let's Builds again. So anyways, let's get on with the build. And we're gonna be starting off in our entryway, of course. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I typically will have my Sims get married in Myshuno Meadows. I think it's a very pretty lot. I love the idea of getting married in like a beautiful garden and stuff. That would be my dream. So we're going to be putting down lots of rugs. I kept the color palette quite light. I wanted to do lots of like whites, creams. I like green, so there's bits of green around the place. So the idea is that your Sims would get married outside. Way over here. You saw it in the Zoom video, but we'll go over here. Like over here, and then they can come back inside the house, and this is where you would have like your reception and stuff. So there's like a cute little kitchen, so you can have caterers come and cook for your Sims wedding. And then there also is like a bar, which we should pick up right now. And I think I'm gonna use this base game one if I can find it. We're gonna use this one. It's the Delight. I'm gonna use this shade. Why not? I want something a little bit, I don't really like the white shade of this, but I think that this shade works. I'm so glad that you guys were able to see that. Good job. Good camera work, Lexi. I'm still working on it, you guys. I'm trying to get used to the controls and whatnot. I am doing better, though. I will pat myself on the back. I'm definitely getting better at it. Our people need a place to store their liquor, so I think I'm just going to use the get together. Ooh, where is it? Hello? Oh, no, it's not. It's from the dine out kit. There you go. See? I was so confident that it was get together, too. Yeah, right about that height. It should work. I pulled that out. I saw something else I wanted to pull out. If you ever notice like something's different when you download the lot, or I put something in like post-production, so like at the end of my videos I'll do like a little tour, whether it be screenshots, or recently I've been doing like Zoom tours. You'll see like something looks different. Yeah, that's because I found something that I like better, and slash where I forgot something and I was like, I'll just throw it in there, it's fun. But yeah, I want to give them like a little thing, because this is like a historical home, so that way it's like a little plaque to memorialize, like, so if you want to learn and stuff. Yeah, I love museums and stuff, and I am definitely a plaque reader. I want to read all of the things, but I also at the same time, I'm autistic, so I get like burnt out and stuff, so I will go from me reading absolutely everything to I'm under slash overstimulated, my brain feels like it's gonna explode. All right, let's just speed run through the rest of this museum. I remember one time I went to a museum with my husband, and it was so, I felt bad because I didn't know I was autistic at the time, but I completely like, I now know I got like burnt out. This was when we were still just dating. And yeah, I got burnt out. I didn't even realize I was just like speed running through the builds. I was like, ooh, what's that? Cool, looked at it, keep going. And he was just following me, being like, are you okay? Do you need to like go to the bathroom or something? Like, he did not understand why I was just speed running through the museum. It was just legit, like, my brain was done. My brain said, you're done, no more. I just want to give them some cute little fancy looking chairs. We're going to use these ones from the, I don't know, it's the Fancy Stuff kit. I don't remember what it's called. It's the Glamour Kit, something like that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this little bar video area, bar room. My goodness, guys. Oh, this is gonna be a fun video, isn't it? I can never talk. Like if you've watched any of my videos, you know I can never talk. That's just me. That's just how it is. We keep rolling with it. It's okay. All right. So for this main area, this is gonna be our main reception area. So we're gonna put in like more tables and chairs, of course. And I want to give them like a little piano here, which is what I'm looking at right now. So we're going to go ahead and pull that out so I don't forget it later. And put it right about there. Obviously, this is kind of a funky layout, so I had to get a little creative with where I'm placing things. And I'm going to grab the fireplace, since I just thought about that also. And that's going to go right here. So I want something that looks kind of old and vintagey, something that would be original to the house, and I think we're gonna go with this one. I think we might go with this one. Let me look and see what this looks like. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Over this picture, I already know the picture or the painting I want to put over this. It's the old looking marriage one. This one, the portrait of marriage, because I think it's pretty. And then I think we need a little bit of plantage. There's lots and lots of little pots of flowers and stuff because yeah, it's wedding. You have lots of flowers and stuff at weddings typically. So maybe we'll do the orchid one. Yeah, that looks pretty. Okie dokie. So for over here, I think I'm just gonna keep it easy peasy and just copy and paste this rug over here and put it right about there. And then I'm gonna be placing a couple more of those round tables in a couple different spots. So I'm gonna put one here. I'm looking at my reference picture, that's why I'm talking like that, because I'm looking at a reference picture. One here. There's gonna be like a little DJ booth here. So we're gonna squeeze that in just a second. I think I just did 2 tables. Did I just do 2 tables? Yes, I did. And then we just need those same chairs. So let me grab those chairs. All right, chairs are placed. I forgot the flowers. I want to give them a little bit of flower decoration on each of the tables. And I think I'm just gonna use this little table lilies from the Dine Out kit. So let me place those really quick. So we got those down. Just a little extra flowers. You can never have too many flowers. I want to put a little rug to underneath the piano, and I think I want to use the one that came with the magic kit. It's this rug. It's the Goober Lift Magic Carpet, and I'm going to use not that one. This one. This shade. And yeah, I'm just gonna squeeze that in underneath our piano. This just helps to add a little bit more division from like the different sections of our room, just because it is a lot of open space. But yeah, this helps it to not feel like so cluttered. Does that make sense? Maybe. That made sense to somebody, hopefully. Okay, I'm just gonna give them a couple different little tables. I think I'm gonna be lazy and just use the same one. And then we need our little DJ booth, so let me grab that. And I'm gonna use the one from the Get Together pack. The slightly nicer looking one, this one. And I'm gonna use the white shade, so let me grab that, please. Please and thank you. We're gonna rotate you right about there, and I'm gonna have to move that table over to accommodate that. Yeah, in the future, make sure I place my DJ booth before I place the table. Just like that. Okie dokie. Next, we just need some paintings and some extra flowers and stuff. So let me grab some of that. I want something that looks like it probably was original with the house. So we're gonna be doing a lot of these like expensive ones. You know, this is not a your Sims Own It lot, so I can get away with that. Because yeah, you can just download this off the gallery, and yippee. So I'm gonna try and center that to the wall. Is that centered? Yes and no. I just want to move it up a little bit because that's too high. This is a better height. And then we can use, I guess we'll just use this one. What is that one? It has like a barn on it. That's not the vibes for this build. Maybe we could do a person. Maybe we'll do this one. Does this come in like a more brownie one? Yeah, brownie, like the cake. Haha. That's not what I meant though. All right, we'll size you down a little bit so you fit this better. And I want to move you up a little bit so you're not hitting the chair railing. So let me do that. Is that good? I think that's okay. That's fine. I almost forgot to put in some carpet, so we're gonna do that in just a second, but I'm just gonna pick out some random flowers or something or another to put on that table just so it's not empty. We're gonna go with this one. Just plain and simple, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okie dokie. All right, next, curtains. I want something that looks heavy and old, and I think we're gonna go with these ones in the green shade because green, I love green. Oop, that's the wrong size. Just kidding, not those ones. There's one that looks just like it but is taller. This one, the peekaboo curtains, and this one also has a green shade, if I am not mistaken. Is that green? Yes, that's green. So we're gonna use this one, and this is gonna go in all of this like main room. So let me give me 1 second. I'm gonna place these curtains. All right, and there we go. We got curtains. And yeah, I think that definitely helps tie in the room quite nicely. Curtains are like the lipstick of home decor. It's nice. Yeah, I like the green with the gray and the yellows and stuff. I think that looks very nice. So we are going to be placing some tables over here, because the idea is that as your caterer is making the food, you can like drag it over here so your Sims can come over here and eat. It's just slight realism, but also just practicality, so that the Sims aren't all going inside the kitchen. It's just a bit nicer. So I want to pick out a nice looking table. And I think we're going to use this guy. I can't remember if I used this longer one or if I want to use the slightly shorter one. I think I used the longer one, so let's go with that one. And then we need a table for the cake itself. I think we'll go with this one. This one kind of matches the other tables in this room better, so I think we'll go with this one. So I'm gonna place this right over, hold on, let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing, and we'll go up so we can see placement wise. Yeah, I think I'm gonna place this right around here. Try to let it not eat into that curtain. Lovely. And then I also want to give them like a little drinky fountain, so you can have like punch and stuff. Yes, we need this, and then we'll grab the little drinky fountain part that goes on top of it. Cause it's fancy, you guys. It's a wedding, so we can get all fancy and have like a little punch moment. All right, so there's that. That is totally eating into the curtain. Good job, me. I am so observant today. Oh, silly, silly me. Okay, so we're gonna pull you out. Make sure you're not eating into the curtain. That's better. And we might pull you out too, because now you're like too close to each other. Yeah. I'm looking at my reference picture. I'm kind of laughing at myself because yeah, I totally did not notice that that was happening in my original planning for this. But yeah, okay, this finishes up our area, so you can put your cake here, food here, yay. So we're gonna finish up this room with, I think, another little plant. You can never have too many plants. If curtains are the lipstick, I don't know, are curtains lipstick or the plants lipstick? The curtains can be the eyeliner, and I think that eyeliner, lashes, and we can make plants the lipstick. I'm more of a lipstick girly, so we can do a plant. We're gonna place it right here. Just make sure it's not eating into that wall. And I think I'm gonna switch the color of that pot a little bit for something a little bit more neutral. Yeah, we'll go with the white. All right, and I do believe that's gonna finish up our main little reception area. So I think we will go over here and do our kitchen. So for our kitchen, we are going to be keeping with the same colors, but I want to try and give them a very sturdy commercial looking appliances. So we're going to be using this one, the Crisponic, and I'm going to place this here. It's kind of a funky layout, so I had to get creative. For the stove, I believe, let's use something that looks very sturdy. Do you want to use this one? Yeah, that looks nice. We're gonna place that there. And I'm gonna place the cabinets in just a second, but we're gonna go in a tiny bit of an L shape. For the sink, I'm gonna use the one that came with the dine out kit, this guy. And we're gonna place you right about here. We need a garbage can. I'm just making sure I don't forget something. So we're just gonna go ahead and place all of our extra little bits and bobs so I know I didn't forget anything. We're gonna place you right about there. For the cabinets themselves, or not the cabinets, the counters, I think I want to use those new ones. I haven't quite used them. I haven't used them in a build yet, but I'm going to use the more cream color. I think we're going to go with this one. So we're going to place one here, a corner one here, and then we'll use a left end piece, or excuse me, right end piece here. I think that works pretty good. So now we can do our actual cabinets. Let's use the correct names for things, shall we? And we're going to use that same matching shade. So we're going to place one here, a little half cabinet above the refrigerator. And then I want to give an exhaust, so we're not going to be placing a cabinet there, but I am going to give them a corner one. And then we're gonna swing the camera over and hopefully be able to place this wall up, yes. And then I'm just gonna give them a right end piece here. Just so they still have plenty of storage, but I will be able to place an exhaust there. Is that the right color? I think it is. Cool. Darn light. Silly, silly light. Okay. So now we can place, we're gonna go right back over here and place our exhaust. Please excuse the camera placement right now. I think I want to use this one, the Ciao Bella one. And we're gonna place it, I think we'll have to place that a little bit higher, but I'm just gonna place it there for now so I can play with the colors. I think that matches our refrigerator just a little bit better. We are going to pick out a couple other bits and bobs just to decorate and make this look more of like a functional kitchen. I'm gonna adjust where this trash can is just a little bit. There we go. So we're gonna place down some non-slip rugs so that our Sims don't bust their tushies. I think that'll work. I think that'll be okay. I don't know. We'll change it later if I end up not liking it. But okay, a couple more bits and bobs. I want to give them the apron that I always give in commercial kitchens. And we're gonna do this one, and we'll do it in the crisp white shade. And I'm gonna put it on this wall if I can get the camera down there for a second, please. Pretty please. And now I'm just going to be moving this guy down. Okay, I think that works. Or does it make sense to have it going through the wall? We'll do it like that. That makes more sense. Okie dokie. And now I want to give them that little dish thingy, or do I just want to give them a dishwasher? Maybe we'll just do a little dishwasher. That makes more sense for a commercial lot. They don't want to have to be hand washing everything. So we'll grab that in just a second. There's another little decoration thing I want to put up on the wall. I'm gonna give them a hand sanitizer and place that right about there. Some paper towels. That should be okay. We'll look at it in a second. I like this little fork and spoon thing. I'm gonna put this over the door. I just think it looks cute. And I think I'm gonna put these little hasty exit doors signs over these just in case of like an emergency and they need to vacate the premises, just because like museums and stuff tend to have that. So there we go. I'm gonna put one there, put one there. Okay, that one's not centered. Let me fix that. And then to finish up our kitchen, I just gave them some little like kitchen bits and bobs, knives, cutting board and whatnot. And that is going to finish up our commercial kitchen for our vendors. So our downstairs area is all done. So now we are going to be focusing on the upstairs. So as I said earlier, this is like a historical home. So there is still some elements of this house that are kind of original, and that's kind of what the upstairs is about. So there is going to be like a study, and like this is more of like a little landing area. I wanted to give like a moment. So this is like where the people that are getting married can sit down and have like a little moment together before or after they get married. Maybe this is where like the family members, and if you have like bridesmaids and stuff. I do not have the wedding stories pack, but I don't know if you can have bridesmaids and stuff, to be honest. But like you get the idea. I'm going off of a slightly more realistic vibe. Why are you doing that? Is it because of the ceiling? Oh dear, I forget about the ceiling. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So this is gonna be the little area. I'm gonna give them like a sofa and whatnot, just to like help with that vibe. Ooh, that's very fancy. Maybe we'll use this one. Hello. Oops, hold on. Excuse me. Thank you. Ooh, this one's very fancy. Okay, that's not what I originally wanted, but let's see if there's like a different color. That's nice. Or if I want a pink moment. Ooh, I think I kind of like the pink. I don't want to stick to like a yellow. It's kind of pretty. Or do I want the yellow one? I kind of want the yellow. Yellow kind is a vibe. We'll compromise and do this one. I think we're gonna stick with this one. That's very pretty. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes I find something and I'm just like, I actually like that better. So we need a sofa, and I want something that looks very classic and kind of older looking. We're gonna use this one. I just want a little love seat moment, and I think I want to use, that would be pretty. And it kind of goes with the colors a little bit, but I think, oops, wrong button. We could use that one, or I think this would be more fitting. So we got our little love seat, and I'm just gonna give them, there's like these the fancy looking base scheme side tables. There we go. My brain's breaking, so please excuse me. we're gonna go with this one. I don't like this one as much. But I'm gonna switch this, of course, to a more creamy white one. Not a crisp white, that one. We'll go with this one. And then I'm just gonna copy this one to the other side as well. And then we're just gonna decorate the top of these tables with some flowers and whatnot. We're gonna use these guys just because they're pretty and they look kind of, they got like a vintagey vibe to them. I'm just gonna copy and paste them, and I'll like rotate this one so it looks slightly different. And then I just want to give them a little box of tissues because, you know, weddings can be emotional. Can I spell tissues? All right, I remembered how to spell tissues. Oh my goodness. I swear English is my native language. It's just one of those words, I guess, that I don't really use that much. So we're gonna give them a little box of tissues just there. A lot of the decorations for this is flowers, plants everywhere. I just want a couple little extra things here and there. I think I'm gonna give them another table and like a painting right here. We're gonna use that same table though, because I'm feeling a little lazy. Oops. We'll rotate you about there. Let me move the camera so we can see what we're doing slightly better. That's better. Oops, nope. Paper up. Put you there, because I want to keep this light there. And now we need like a painting. So let's look for a paint. I do kind of like the idea of having like a print, because the idea is that this was the home of like an astrologer, I believe. I think I am going to use this painting in our office. I think I'm just going to pop that over here. So like maybe this is a painting of the original homeowner, the astrologer. That's not the case, I believe. Yeah, that's from the, oh, that is the City Living pack. I wonder if that is supposed to be them. It's from a politics career. I don't know. We're going to pretend. It's for funsies. It's all good. Do I want that painting or do I want something different? I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be something that's original to the house per se. It could be something that someone took a really beautiful picture with the telescope that's available to the public and they decided to pop it up there. So yeah, I think we'll stick to that. I just talked myself through it and I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds cool. So we're going to keep that one there. All right, I'm also going to be giving them a little clock on that table because, you know, you have to keep track of time. There's normally a schedule when you're getting married, so that's important. So we're just going to put that one here. And I think that's going to be it for our little landing area. So let's see, what do I want to work with now? We'll do the office now since we already placed something here. All right, obviously for our office/study, we are going to need a desk. I want to give them something that definitely looks, again, old, vintagey, like it's original. I don't think that this is technically per se available to the public. I mean, you can come up here and like look and stuff, but it's not functional. I'm not going to be giving them a computer because that can get annoying when you have Sims on the lot. Actually, I think I like this one better. You know, they'll be in the middle of the wedding and then the bride or groom will just like run over and be like, let me go check my emails. So let's prevent that from happening. I'm not going to give them a actual computer up here. But I'm going to give like a little notebook because, yeah, maybe it's like the notebook of, I remember we went to like the Thomas Edison Museum over in America, and they still have like his like original like notebooks and stuff. So I think that would be cool to have. Can I rotate this a little bit? I wish I could place it more up there. Whatever. I'm just going to take the L. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the little journal. I think it's just under book. If I just look up book, it should pop up. This one. I wanted something that, yeah, it's a little notebook, but I am going to change the color a little bit. There we go. I changed it to this like brown and it has like a cool fountain pen, so I think that works for the vibe we are going for here. Next, I want to give them a chair and a little nightstand for when they're reading so we can have like a table. I think I'm going to use this one. I'm looking at the swatches. We'll use this one. A little bit of blue, I guess, would be all right. Oh, I forgot a desk chair. I'm silly. Hold on. Let's pick out a desk chair, shall we? I want something that looks vintage-y. Very professional. Maybe we can do this one. But a different color. Can we do something that's a little bit cooler toned? I think that will work. Yeah, we'll stick with that one. And then for the chair, little reading chair, I'm looking, I think they have one that comes with if you do like the writing career. We'll just place you here. Do you come in a different color? I think you do. We're gonna do this greeny blue color, and I think I want to tie in that color further and with some curtains. So I'm not going to be placing these curtains on every single window in this room because obviously like this one it's not going to look right. I'm just going to be doing it on these bigger triangular ones. So let me do that. And now I think we need another rug. I think I'm going to stick with our little gray tones that we're going with the rugs. We're going to go with this base game one, and I'm going to pick this slightly more gray one, and it just fits in there, so that's good. For a study, we of course need a bookcase, so let me grab one. We're gonna go with this one from the university pack, and I'm gonna turn this around so it's facing our desk. I'm gonna turn us around so we can see what we're doing. And now I'm gonna switch it to this like creamy color because it kind of sort of not perfectly matches, of course, but you get what I mean. It kind of works. So now I'm gonna finish up this room with, we need a lamp, and I'm gonna give them another little side table here, and that should finish up the room for us. Here we are about to be done with this room. I decided to give them like the suitcase with even more books because yeah, sometimes you gotta, maybe they also were like a professor, so they went to like lectures and stuff, and also to like go to like scholarly meetings and whatnot, they would need to be able to transport paperwork and whatnot. So yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. I'm gonna move this painting up a little bit though, just a little bit. There we go, that's good. So yeah, I think that will finish up our study. So next up we can just hop over here and we will do our bathroom. For the bathroom, it should be pretty quick. We're just gonna be using the under the sea clawfoot tub with shower. And I'm gonna be placing this right about here. Again, this is supposed to be like not technically functional, but of course if your Sims need to use the bathroom, maybe freshen up before the wedding, they can of course do that. I did this for the convenience of gameplay, but also just to like, I ended up with this funky extra room that I wanted to fill that up. So we got that. Okay, we're gonna be placing our sink over here against this wall. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Heyo. And I want something that looks old and vintagey, so let's have a little look-see. Could go with this one. This one would also work well. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one, but I am gonna change the swatch, of course. Let's look. I think that works because it kind of still ties in like the gold and whatnot. Okie dokie. Yes, we're gonna go with this one, and then we need a mirror. Let me play around with this a little bit, and then I'll see what we come up with. I think we're gonna go with this base game one. I just switched the colors so that it matched the faucet a little bit better, but I think that'll work for us. All right, so next we just need to grab our toilet, and I think the toilet's gonna go probably in this little corner here. Yeah, it's a very big bathroom. It's a funky layout, so yeah, sorry about that. All right, I can go with my Old Faithful, I think. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Let me just switch the colors a little bit. And then we'll rotate you and put you in this corner here. So I gave them some toilet paper so they can clean their little tushies. And then I think I'm just going to give them some towels, just so that it does look like it is a functioning bathroom. Let's see, something that looks older, probably something like this. Maybe I'll also give them a hand towel since I just thought about that. Do I want that one or do I want something different? Hold on, let's look. I think I want to put it on this wall. Yeah, why not? We'll go with the little nautical theme. That'll be cute. I'm gonna put the hand towel right about here. I am of course gonna be changing that color, and we're gonna move this down a little bit. That's still the wrong color. Just let me move it for a second. That's better. That matches. It's not perfect match, but it's better than what it was. All right, that's bothering me. Oh dear. All right, we're sticking with the color we had. Sorry guys. And I'm gonna move this up so it's not hitting our towel, and then I'll change the color of this. And I think I'm gonna toss a rug down in the middle just to help take up more space, and then we will call that done for the bathroom. For our little bathroom rug, I'm gonna be using this guy, and we're just gonna try and center you here. It's not centered with the light, but it wouldn't make sense for it to cut underneath the sink and stuff. That's not possible. So this is going to be it for our bathroom. So now we are going to move on to the final room for this build, and that is going to be this little like dressing room. I already have the rugs open, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the rug that I want, which is this one. So this is like the little dressing area. So this is where like the, you have like bridesmaids and groomsmen and stuff. That's so the whole wedding party can like get ready together. And I think that'd be nice. So I'm gonna give them some sofas and a little chair, and so they have a space to like sit down and have a quiet moment and whatnot and get ready together. So let me look. There's a specific one that I'm looking for. Just give me a second. We're gonna use this one. It's the grandma's chair from the movie Hangout Pack. I just like how it looks. I think it has like a little bit of a vintagey, of a romantic-y vibe. We're gonna use that white and tan shade. I don't know what else you can call that color. I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. Let me grab the matching sofa. Cause yeah, it's kind of surprising. I used another one of it. I used this one outside, but we're gonna use this one on the inside, and I'm also gonna use that same shade here. And we are, of course, gonna be putting down some curtains. And I think I'm gonna use the Island Adventure or Island Escape. I forget the name of the pack right now. We're gonna be using those ones, unless I want to try these ones actually, because they kind of have a similar shape, and they might actually work better. No, I don't think so. Nope, just kidding. We're sticking to these ones. Oh, that was some interesting sounds I just made. Okay, we're gonna go with these ones, but I am gonna switch the color in just a second, but I'm just gonna place them, and I'm gonna switch them to a slightly more white shade. So that is done. So next up, I want to give them a nice little vanity. So if someone like they're sitting down and getting their hair and makeup done, they have a place to do so. And we're gonna use this much more vintagey looking one and place it right about here. And I'm also going to be using the chair that kind of comes with it. It's this one, and we're going to use the white shade. All right, for the actual like getting ready area, we're going to get a little creative here. I'm going to be placing this dressing spot is the wardrobe platform, so your sim would like get up here. And because I imagine like if you have a bride in your wedding, then they would in real life, like they would probably need help with getting ready into their dress. So this way they have someone that can like, they have privacy. We are going to give them privacy. So I'm going to pick out some room dividers. Let me see if I can find the one I want. I think it is this one. I like this one because it has little flowers on it. So pretty. And we're going to place two of them. So we're going to place one here. And I'm going to rotate it and place the other one right about here. So in theory, like this way they kind of have like a little bit of privacy, and then I'm gonna place a mirror here in the corner. And I think we're gonna go with this one, except I'm gonna swap it out for this like white tone. I'm just gonna move this over just a little bit so it's a bit more centered for our little area here. To finish up this room, I am going to be giving them a wardrobe because obviously they need somewhere to store their wedding outfits. And we're going to use this big old vampire one because I think it suits the vintagey vibes of our room well. And we're going to place that here. And then I'm going to be finishing up this room and this build with a lovely little rose on our dressing table. And that is going to be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss out on any of my future videos. I have a lovely little Zoom tour for you guys to check out at the end of this video, so please enjoy that. Take care, and I will see you next time.